What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Daily ProRes. We'll call this Daily ProRes Extra. It is February 5th in America, February 6th in the UK. Special day for my homie right here. And I said my homie because I'm here with my boy P, a.k.a. the Mighty Pat. You know what? I'm going to start calling you Master P now. When I think about it.
Master P, yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You're Master P. Hey, P, how you doing, man? It seems like it's been forever since we did this, but it's only just been like really a few days. But yeah, man, how you doing?
Yeah, it's really not. It's just been a couple of weeks, but it feels like forever. I'm doing pretty well. My time, as of 16 minutes, it is my birthday. It's been 16 minutes. It is currently my birthday, my time. Your time is not yet.
Soon, no. I'm
yeah,
celebrating.
Four hours or so, yeah.
Now.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not doing much tonight, but tomorrow night when it's like my birthday, like actually not just ticked over on the clock, I'm going out, so that should be fun.
So was 21 Savage taking you out?
Yeah, the latest grime artist to hit the greatest UK rapper of all time.
Dude, much. Oh God! When I saw that, I was just like, I had to say something to you guys in our inbox. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" But
well, okay, we'd have no idea who he is, but that's
he'd have no idea about who the fuck even 21 Savage is. But yeah, since it's been a while since you've been on, even talking about New Japan. Man, I can't even remember the last like New Japan show you were even on, man. Like,
it would have been a while ago. Well, Christmas till January 25th. I had exams, so like university exams in my masters. So obviously this is quite kind of important. So can only do so much. Can only watch so much. If I'm watching the stuff like I tend to prioritize. So with New Japan, I can only really watch like the best matches. So I watched like I didn't watch a lot of the Fantastica Mania tour, which I really like. Usually, it's maybe my favorite tour. But I got to see some of the bigger matches, and then I didn't get to see too much of this New Beginning tour, like the Road 2 shows. But I got to see some of the bigger tags. Then obviously I got to see pretty much all of the show just gone, which was in Sapporo, right?
Yep, both shows were in Sapporo, the Saturday and the Sunday show.
Yeah, but the big Sapporo show, the one that I got to see all of that. I only got to see a bit of the one before.
So from the big Sapporo show, what is probably your match of that show? Probably a match you probably was expecting a little bit more from that card, because me and Jay talked about that last night, and I saw some mixed reviews on the show, but I honestly thought it was a positive show.
Okay, the big one or the one just gone?
No,
okay.
The big one.
Okay, so yeah, that favorite match, definitely the junior tag.
Yeah.
Full of sex, and that's my favorite New Japan match of the year, if I'm honest. Really, really so good. Shingo put on a fucking hell of a performance. So Desperado, to be fair, like that was a really great match. That was back and forth. They got me on some serious near falls. They got me, and that was really good. That was definitely my favorite New Japan match. It was just so good. Match that disappointed. Yeah, here's the thing, like the match itself was really good, really fucking good. Like Taichi and Naito are just really good together. But it's just I don't know if I could forgive the having to wait 20 minutes to watch a match. Like
that was a little ridiculous.
20 minutes of that, just like it fucking like it just annoyed me so much. Like, can I really say I really liked a match where 20 minutes of it annoyed me? Like.
Dude, it was, and what was crazy about that, and I didn't say this because I really actually forgot about it, but I didn't say this when Jay and I were talking about it last night, but I was like, damn, they're really enforcing the fact here. This is damn near, I'm not trying to say it because I'm a fan of his, but I'm like, this is super Naito right now, bro. Like, he just came back from getting a beating with a ladder, and he's just like, yeah, I'm just going to beat Taichi, no problem.
It was so. I would have liked it more. No offense to you LIJ fans, if Taichi'd won, just because I thought it would have made more sense. Just like because Naito's getting his pulse checked at one point.
Yeah, it really, honestly, I cannot be mad at you for saying that because, for storyline wise, to make sense about it, Naito pretty much has got his ass whooped right here by Iizuka with this ladder, which I said to
Jay, he was getting his pulse checked. Like,
yeah. It's like, is he dead? I think he wasn't moving either. So Naito was selling that like death. So that was interesting. And I noticed too when Azuka was laying down and beating on him, it wasn't like any other Azuka beating I ever saw, because this was like a strategic beating. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this right here, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, this motherfucker right here, they of course playing this, but I was like, this motherfucker done playing this right here. And another thing too, I liked about that match a whole lot. And actually, before I even get to that, but I kind of agree with what you said though. I think storyline wise, it would have made more sense for Taichi to probably win. But I think with the whole, because since you've been away from New Japan a little bit for a month, I guess since they keep having him say it now, I want to get your thoughts on it before we shift over to All Japan real quick.
Oh, is this Naito challenging for both?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on this? And they keep trying to like plant this seed, and it's like they're not even planting it; they're just outwardly saying it.
It'd be cool. I don't. Naito taking it off Jay would be interesting for sure.
You think Jay is going to hold the belt?
I don't know if he would. It's just, I don't know if that seems more likely than Naito beating Tanahashi. Oh, no, obviously they've got tons of history. Yeah, maybe not.
I was going to say real quick, I mean to interrupt you, Pete, but another thing too that is kind of worrying, not even really worrying me. If I was a Switchblade fan, I mean, I am, but he was like my guy, like my ride or die, I would be worried about for a couple things. One, like the way he beat Tanahashi here the last couple matches with the submission hold. Him taking the belt is another one. And they have this show coming up here in a couple days, maybe like a week and a half, the Giant Baba Memorial Show. And Tanahashi is scheduled to be on that show. And he's going to be facing off in a tag match against a guy we're going to be talking about here pretty shortly. In Kiko Miyahara.
Yeah.
Yoshitatsu. Yoshi's like, yeah, I'm here, baby. Yeah, so like, me personally, I just think those are 3 red flags against Jay White walking out with that title.
Yeah, it seems, well, actually before the tour, I thought Jay was going to win, and then the tour is indicating to me that he's not. If that makes sense. The way that makes build, yeah. And what you just said now makes even more sense. Like, it makes, if they're going to have the Triple Crown champion in the main event, then he may not be Triple Crown at the time, right?
That's very true.
So
that is very true, man. But now I was just thinking about that. I was just like, it's not even the way that it's not even how, or it's not even that Jay White was winning. It's how he was going over these victories. It's like he's tapping Tanahashi. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, they're pretty much just, I hate to say that, it's pretty much just sealed it, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but it's just like, dude, you're tapping him out here. So it's like, almost, what do you have left to prove? It's like, you're not going to win the title, but you tapped him out. So I don't know. They could go many ways with that. But so you have the All Japan card pulled up. I am looking at this All Japan card like a mystery vortex. I'm pretty much getting like I'm at a PWG show. I don't know what matches we got. So if you want to go ahead and bring that card to the masses, to the people, hell to me, because I'm excited to see what we got coming up on Thursday morning. Hello?
I literally just had it in front of me, but my phone locked. My bad.
Oh no, you good? I thought my connection dropped. Yeah.
So yeah, the show's, for anyone who doesn't know, is on Thursday. I haven't double checked the time. I can do that by the time the show is in, but it's at Korakuen. It's on Thursday as in Thursday Japan, Thursday UK, and yeah, technically Thursday America, but Thursday morning, if you get what I mean, very early morning. And it's day 1 of the Junior Battle of Glory. Start of the Excite series for 2019. Lots of really good matches, especially the main event. But we can go through this sort of match by match. Okay, the first one, it's kind of like a, I guess, sort of the mixed tag with old and new guys, kind of an odd one, to be honest, to kick us off. It's Kinsubin, Tajiri, Hokuto Omori, Atsushi Mariyama, Danji Tamura, and Atsuki Aoyagi. So Atsuki Aoyagi and Danji Tamura are the young guys. And then obviously you got Atsushi Mariyama, Tajiri, Hokuto Omori is also a young guy as well. So these are all the new young boys. So yeah, that could be interesting. Obviously, you got some old guys in there. You got some young guys.
Yeah, I'm always interested to see how they mix up the old and the young guys in the type of match like this. So, and it seems like it's been forever since I've seen a lot of these wrestlers. So I'm going to be just intrigued off the bat.
Yeah, I like that's an interesting mix right there. That could be interesting in front of a Korakuen crowd. I don't know. Have have Omori? I don't know if I've seen Omori, Tamura, and Aoyagi at Korakuen yet. I've seen them on playing at other shows. Because Tamura, for example, faced Zeus. So did no, that was Aoyagi faced Omori on like a smaller show. So did and Tamura faced Zeus on a smaller show as well in a squash. But I don't know if I've seen them at a Korakuen yet. That's just off memory. But yeah, so that in front of like a proper crowd, that could be interesting.
I'm really excited about that.
I'm more.
I just pulled up the block scheduling. I don't have individual match by match card breakdown, but I pulled it up. I think I got it off of Reddit here.
Yeah, I don't know if you can always trust Reddit, but yes.
I mean, well, I got the blocks though, and the blocks look pretty
Oh, you got the
interesting.
blocks. You got the blocks. Okay, yeah. Then we got very interesting match, which I think you'll be a fan of: Zeus and Dylan James versus Jake Lee and Gianna Valletta.
Yeah, fuck yeah, and like you okay, we're saying Johnny Valletta's been done nothing to get better. Fucking
He's gone a lot better.
yeah, a lot better. Jake Lee, of course, fucking man. You got
This
Dylan
could be the
James.
year. This could be the year of Jake Lee. So
By the end of the year, do you think he's Triple Crown champion?
I think you. I think. I think you got to put your money on that. Yeah. If you're a betting man, I think your money would be safer putting it on yes than no.
All right, and since he's in this match right here, do you think Dylan James will ever be Triple Crown heavyweight champ?
Ever? Maybe not this year. Yeah, I think your champs this year more likely is maybe Suama, maybe Akiyama as a goodbye, Nomura and Lee, and obviously Miyahara. I think that's the more likely. Maybe Ishikawa because they've signed him. Just at half the roster there. But yeah, I think Dylan James not this year, but maybe like Doring was. So if he keeps improving at the rate he has been, especially last year, then you can't really say no.
Yeah, that's fair because I know, like I'm agree with you on that. It probably won't be this year. Next year probably be hard too, but I think he can do some things to make that shit happen, man. I really do. Like we saw what he did at the end of the tag league, so I mean, he pretty much was like, "Hey, my dude, Doring, I know you hurt, man. Come with me, let's get it." So
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's a good question actually. I think if you put it to a poll, it'd probably be no, but I don't know. It's on for a lot of improvements. That should be a really good match, especially Korakuen they're going to deliver. I'm pretty sure this is a Korakuen. I haven't actually double checked that, but just from memory, it was definitely a Korakuen. So then we have Masta Fuji's 45th anniversary series. Yeah, yeah.
this dude has been wrestling damn near two of your lifetimes, man. That's
correct.
fucking wild.
That is insane and still just as entertaining. So yeah, we've got Fuji, Takamori, and Nishimura versus Akiyama, Momota, and Ultimo Dragon. So the old man, the dad's match. I'm always down for anything with Akiyama and Omori. Should be great fun. Good to see.
Yeah, Akiyama, I'm with you on that. Akiyama and fucking Omori. Yeah, man. If you have any bad thing to say, Omori, I'm damn. We can fight. I mean, I might lose, but we can fight about that. I don't care. Omori's a fucking man. Fuck that.
Yeah, obviously Ultimate Dragon back in there. Nice to see old polite Samu Nishimura in there as well. Yeah, this is the dad's match. It's always entertaining. Or granddad's match in Fuji's case probably, but but yeah, it should be really entertaining. The crowd's always into this one. Yes, this start of the show is looking pretty good.
Dude, their openers are always pretty. I don't know.
Yeah, their
Like,
Korrigans run so smoothly. So, and this is a packed show. Like the match after the next one is. Yeah, so we got next up we got a Triple Crown Prelude special tag match. So this is obviously building to Miyahara versus Suwama, which is happening on the 24th, I believe. I think I keep getting the date of Suwama Miyahara and Kiyomiya Marufuji mixed up, but I'm pretty sure Kiyomiya Marufuji's after. So yeah, the 24th. So we got Miyahara, Black Manzuri, Yoshitatsu, and Francisco Akira. So he's the Italian guy who's in the he's in B block, I think, or is he in A block? I can't remember. He's in the Junior Battle of Glory for those interested. I've never seen him before, like not even seen highlights of him, seen nothing of him. So I think he's someone scouted by Tajiri.
Well, All Japan is great for that, though. They really are. When they get these guys that come in these tournaments,
it's Tajiri basically. If you're wondering where all these guys is, Tajiri does all the scouting, I think.
Shout out to Tajiri. He's like, yeah, I know. He's like, I got a guy.
And they're facing Suwama, Ishikawa, Hikaru Sato, and Yusuke Okada, the Evolution Boys. Yeah, that'll be a great one. Lots of heat between Miyahara and Suwama, hopefully. Building up to their match, it's going to be fucking insane in Yokohama. Hopefully that shitty crowd doesn't ruin it, but it'll be great.
It's like by your Skype picture. I think I know who you might be pulling for in that match.
I am rooting for Suwama, yeah, but look at like based off their match in 2016 and 2017, it'd be pretty surprising if this was anything short of excellent. So yeah, that should be really good. I'm intrigued to see, talking about fucking throwing Francisco Akira in the deep end with those guys. He's in there with Miyahara, Ishikawa, Suwama, Hikaru Sato.
It's like, dude, here's your first night in All Japan. You're wrestling some of our big guns. No pun intended, with Zeus and Bodyguard.
I feel like Sato's just gonna fuck him up. So Suwama, Ishikawa, and Okada, to be honest. So yeah, that should be really good. So yeah, the show is already looking excellent. The next one's a match I'm incredibly looking forward to as a big Japan fan. Also, it's the All Asia Tag Team Championships are being defended by Nomura and Aoyagi. You may already know Nomura against Big Japan's Kazumi Kikuta and Ryuichi Kawakami. That should be fucking nuts.
And that should be a fucking banger, dude. I heard about that title match and I had that circled when it was coming up. That was actually one of the matches I did hear about on this card, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking like. I'm wondering how long the show, because usually their cardigans are really quite short and like don't go long at all. But
yeah, this might be one of the ones where like, yeah, you might have to like, dig in. Not saying it's going to be like 3 hours.
We haven't even got to the tournament matches yet.
Yeah, good goodness. How many tournament matches are there tonight? 4 on that show?
3, including one which I think will go quite long.
And you might be right, dude. We might be looking at a 3-hour Corkin show.
I'm looking at a 3-hour Corkin show. That's not a bad show. Plus intermission.
Shit, I'm with.
Yes.
Trying to see what time the show comes on Eastern time for anybody listening who will be up in America to watch it. Because I'm definitely setting my alarm to get up for that, because why the hell not? There's nothing else that's going to be on that I can watch at the time.
Yeah, you double check because
looks like 4:30 Eastern Standard Time Thursday.
Oh, fantastic! 9:30. That is 9:30 my time. That is perfect.
Yeah, so 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 your time. So yeah, I'll be setting an alarm for that.
Yeah, that should be okay. So next up after that, after that great tag team championship match, we have the start of the Junior Battle of Glory. First of these are all B block matches on the opening night. Got Chikara versus Black Tiger 7. And Nozawa, which is Nozawa Wrong Guy, for those who don't know. Yeah, that should be the lesser good one of the. Yeah, I'm intrigued what they're going to do because it's opening the tournament, but that's definitely not the best match that you'd suspect would be the best match of the tournament. So
Yeah.
especially of these three, so should be
Not
interesting. I'm not
not
expecting a ton, but
I was gonna say I actually just got a card pulled up, so and I see they're actually doing on the 3 block matches. There's 2 block B matches, and the final is the block A match. The final is gonna be fucking yeah, woo, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah,
yeah. So the next match though intrigues me greatly. Atsushi Aoki versus Saiki Yoshioka. Yoshioka, for those who don't know, is from Strong Hearts, who you probably would have heard of, who are sometimes and who have or good hearts. If you're
the good
someone
hearts.
who doesn't know who, if you've someone mistaken, yeah. Um, he's really good. Most people will not have seen much from him, but he is. He works Wrestle One. Um, he's really good, and obviously anyone who follows All Japan will know who Atsushi Aoki is. So that one should be really good because I imagine Yoshioka is going to be seriously up for that one, especially facing someone like. So that could be the best. That could outshine the main event. That could be really good. Depends if Aoki's got his working boot or some of his lazy boots on, but
It's crazy too because you can kind of tell when he does. This is like all right because when he had that
yeah,
match to go with the young lion, it was a good match, but you can kind of tell it's like yeah, I'm not taking this too seriously, but you go ahead and do your thing, young buck. No pun intended, right there. But no, this actually that's a good shout though with this match because Yoshaka being in the strong hearts in Atsushi Aoki right here, who I'm a fan of his work, and I actually like that. If you guys can remember when he had the little beef with the jury, he was wearing the mask because he wasn't trying to get misted. So how can I not like shit like that?
genius. And now he doesn't have the mask anymore. He lost it again.
Like it's a shame, man. I was like, I love because I was calling this because he had like Bret Hart kind of gear, and I was like, man, it's like Bret Hart with a mask, man. But hey.
He looked ridiculous with the mask, the fly mask, as I like to call it. He looked like a fly. It was ridiculous. It was
For my
terrible.
money, though, those are like, in my opinion, those are like the worst luchador masks. It's just like with the little, I don't know, I
The
call it
ones that look
sunglass visor or whatever.
like, they look like a fly.
Yeah, it's just like, do your fucking bug, man. But whatever, dude. No, I agree with you. This should be a fucking solid match right here, and it could outshine the main event, like you said, dude.
Yep. So as Dion was saying, the main event of the evening, B Block, Junior Battle of Glory, is former, just gone former, GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion Kotaro Suzuki versus current All Japan Junior Heavyweight Champion Koji Iwamoto in what is going to be a banger.
Yes.
Should be fantastic. Both unbelievable technical wrestlers. I was weighing up in my head who's a better technical wrestler, probably Suzuki, but Iwamoto certainly isn't exactly bad. So yeah, it should be some excellent technical wrestling. Mat work that actually means something. Yeah, this should be hard hitting at the same time. This one's going to be just an absolute showcase of like just really good wrestling, and it's going to be a pleasure to watch. If you're tired of this, it'll probably wake you up.
No, absolutely. Because I know around these shows when I get up or like around like 4:30, around that 6 o'clock mark, I'm just like, oh man, I'm kind of waning, not like falling asleep, but I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna be tired. But when a match comes on and I'm like really interested in, gets me hype, and I am fucking awake. So I can attest to what you mean by that. And this whole show really should keep you pretty much awake because this is going to be a damn good show. Like,
And
I'm
obviously,
excited.
yeah, sorry. Another
No,
interesting aspect of this is basically there's obviously like I'm not going to go into rumors and stuff like that, but obviously there's talk of promotions working together, Noah, Wrestle One, All Japan, etc. And for those who saw it, it's my favorite match of the year so far. Strong BJ versus All Japan versus Violent Giants when the Violent Giants All Japan guys went to Big Japan for the match. The environment, the atmosphere was fucking nuts because obviously you have a different guys from a different company coming into um, work that company. So here we got a Noah guy in Kotaro Suzuki coming to work Koji Uramoto, the junior champ, on his home turf at Korakuen. Like the crowd should be nuts.
yeah.
in front of an All Japan crowd, that's just going to be wonderful. Suzuki's going to play the heel, and it's going to be so good.
I love when shit like that happens with these Japanese promotions, because that's not really something you get over here in America, because I don't really want to say that there's not brand loyalty, but the brand loyalty is pretty different over here. Like it's pretty much,
yeah,
it's way different than what it would be in Japan.
But just like the atmosphere for that Strong BJ versus Violent Giants match was fucking nuts. Like literally every time Violent Giants did anything, they got booed, and then like it was like a football game.
I was just about to say that, P. It's like pretty much it's like a sports game when if somebody used to play. I'm not saying that Violent Giants played for the team, but it's like if somebody played for the team and they got traded or they wanted to leave, and they go back. Every time they touch the ball or anything, they just get booed out the fucking arena, stadium, whatever. Like,
yeah. So yeah, that's basically the show. As Dion said, just 9:30 Thursday, 9:30 UK time Thursday. Don't know what that is, Japan time. At 9 hours. 4:30 Eastern. Korakuen, only day of the Junior Battle of Glory. All Asia tag titles on the line. Should be really excellent show. All Japan's Korakuens are always excellent, and this should be no different. So yeah, 100% check that out. As I will.
Like you said. That's probably the best Korakuen Hall shows in probably all of wrestling. So yeah, I mean, I don't think we can really say too much more than that. But speaking on other promotions that do shows in Korakuen, Pro Wrestling Noah. I mean, they've been a lot. They're talking a lot of. They've been in the talk of the news world a little bit. Come under new ownership. Stuff has come out. So first and foremost, P, when you first heard about this new ownership, what were your thoughts, and what was this on your mind when you first heard about all this? Because you were the Noah man when I think about Pro Wrestling.
Yeah. Well, from what I'd read, the new owners was a good thing in that it just gave some stability. Like the new owners are quite stable, so it just gives some stability to the promotion, which is a good thing. Then the changes start to come in. So for those who don't know, first change for Noah is that scrapping. This is basically they want to implement basically like an era change. So they're scrapping the green mat. So Noah no longer going to be green, as most people know it. And I don't know what color the new mat's going to be. It's going to be debuted at the Yokohama show. Main evented by Kiyomiya versus Marufuji, which I believe is on something like the 10th of March. So yeah, they'll debut the new mat, and there's also going to be a logo change, which will also be debuted in March, I believe. And the new logo, so all new merch is going to stop being sold. All old merch, sorry, is going to stop being sold, and the new merch will be implemented with the new logos. I guess this is to try and signal just like a change of an era, and apparently there's I don't know what the actual term they used. I have to double check because I want to be specific.
Nah, like I understand. Like, do you think also too, with this change, there might be a change in the championship belt designs? Are you there? Did you cut out? Think you might have cut out. Hold on, let me check.
Hello?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
No,
right
that
there.
was me. That's me. That was me.
I was
don't
like,
know.
wait.
My fucking internet has disappeared. Like, I don't know why all my housemates aren't having a fucking bitch fit because we currently have no internet. I'm surprised they're not all losing their shit. I'm connected to my phone hotspot. Yeah, what point did I cut off?
I think you cut off. We were talking about the they're going to change the logos, and I know you said something about the mat design.
Did I say seclusion mandate?
No, you didn't.
Okay, so yeah, so that's what I was discussing. I wanted to just make sure I was getting the right quote. Yes, they're implementing a what's called a seclusion mandate. So it's basically like sort of a rule on wrestlers working other places. But see, that's a weird one because they've said they're implementing a seclusion mandate. At the same time, there's pretty heavy rumors we're getting a All Japan Wrestle One and Noah feud.
Wow.
Yeah, because John Akiyama said it, and Yahoo Sports Japan have basically like more than hinted at it. So yeah, that doesn't really make sense. So maybe the seclusion mandate's just to do with them working with companies outside of that. Maybe they don't want that, but I guess they're trying to make Noah a little more Noah, if that makes sense.
Huh.
Which I don't personally like. I don't think I like Noah. Obviously, it's my favorite promotion, but at the same time, what All Japan thrived, what helped All Japan thrive when Akiyama took over the book was not just obviously finding Miyahara and running with him, but also this sort of open door policy and allowing guys like Ishikawa, Yuji Hino, Shingo Takagi, etc., to work and
Kotaro
all these
Suzuki.
freelance. Pardon?
That's a Kotaro Suzuki.
Yeah, like allowing all these freelancers to work, not just freelancers, but guys from other companies. That helped All Japan a lot and allowed them to um, solidify their current talent as well and boost their current talent. So Noah with implementing a seclusion mandate doesn't sit well with me because I think the opportunity to better your own talent by having them face, like having Keno, Nakajima, whoever it may be, go and work the Champion Carnival. Nakajima working the Champion Carnival is unlikely for other reasons, which I won't get into. But yeah, I think it helps a lot for multiple reasons. But if it is, then no, it's going to be very much its own brand, which will be interesting. So that's the only change if we really know. Oh, sorry, no, there's one more. Yeah, completely forgot. No more streamers.
Yeah, I remember you did say that. You did. There was also too. I don't know if this will happen, but because I don't know. I was just thinking too. Because one, I am a belt mark, so I always think about shit like this. With them implementing new changes and all this stuff, and maybe even a new logo. Do you foresee a championship title change with any of
Change
these
to the
designs?
GHC. It's still going to be called the GHC.
But no, I mean this design wise.
Design, yeah, no, I know. Yeah. Well, obviously the Triple Crown changed, didn't it? From three belts to one. Do I foresee it? I don't know. It's a tough one. You wouldn't bet against it. Maybe you're right, but yeah. In regards to the streamers, apparently it's an environmental thing, but apparently streamers may still be used for Korakuen shows, so not all is lost in that sense.
So yeah, at least it still got Corgan, but other than that, they're like, yeah, streamers and no
I don't
dice
know
on.
about that, but I hear that like through the grapevine. So yeah, that's what Noah's at the minute. Obviously, big things coming. Kiyomiya versus Marufuji coming up, which will tell us a lot about the vision for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they're at.
I think I
Anything
saw a
else?
tweet earlier too today. It was like shout out to Arumi because she tweeted it out. It was something along the lines. It was like, oh yeah, it was like it was like what, like you said, Wrestle One, All Japan and Noah getting together so they can like take down New Japan or whatever, so they can prove they're not the only thing in town. I thought that was fucking
Yeah, no,
hilarious.
that's based off an interview with Marufuji. Was it just Marufuji? I can't remember if it was Marufuji on his own or Marufuji with Muto and Akiyama. Yeah, that would make sense. Obviously, Muto, Wrestle One, Marufuji, no, Akiyama, All Japan. Yeah, I can't. But yeah, I think that's what she was referring to. But yeah, that's where they're at. I think obviously they may be having a someone coming back soon. So
Yeah. So I mean, hey, and it's weird too with like how Muto like start. This is probably another topic for a whole nother show. I think we probably, I don't know how the current ownership is, but we probably should talk about at some point how the past ownership has treated New Japan Legends, because if you really look at it, like why Muda shouldn't have to be like over here like this. Like, yeah, they bring him back for special appearances, but fucking Shinya Hashimoto damn near wanted his release from the company because of the way that they were going back then. So it's just weird how they treated their legends.
New Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, New Japan's gone off in the sort of fucking... New Japan thing's interesting because with them running 2 dome shows, it made a lot of people wonder if they were going to use a lot more talent from the Japanese talent pool. But it seems they're going to continue to go in the opposite direction of that and be their own, like, in the same way Dragon Gate is, and be their own little fucking island, their own little entity, and never, whilst all these other companies, because evidently All Japan and Big Japan are working together, and obviously Marufuji worked Champion Carnival last year, and I won't be surprised if we have a Noah guy in this year's Champion Carnival. In fact, I'd be surprised if we didn't. And I'm pretty sure Sekimoto and Okabayashi, or at least one of them, are going to be in the Champion Carnival.
I think that's like that.
I'm pretty sure one of those 2 will be, maybe both.
I think
like Sekimoto. Yeah, this is a big year for Sekimoto. It feels like a retirement year for Sekimoto because he's winning so many belts. He has the Big Japan Strong Division belt, the 0-1 belt, and the All Japan Heavyweight Tag belts currently. He has all those belts right now.
Yeah, he's trying to get on Muto levels from a couple years ago.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah. It's getting ridiculous at this point. So yes, that's basically where we're at. I don't know if there's too much more to be said on that situation.
Oh, yeah. I think we pretty much knocked all out of it out that we're going to talk about. You will know, fucking P and I will be here at some point to cover the show on Thursday. I'll check both of our availability, see when we can knock that out. I think there might be a New Japan show on in the morning. I'll check. I don't know if I'm going to get up for it because this is the road too, so I might just watch it throughout the day. But if it
what days is the next show? Tanahashi White.
The Tanahashi White match is Monday.
It's Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not Sunday. It's so. I hate when they do shit like that. But I'm like, oh man, you go to school and I go to work, so it's just like we have lives, guys. I know you know.
I don't think I have lectures in the morning on Monday. I think I'm all good. But if I did have full-time work, yeah, I'd be pretty pissed. But.
This is it's just the life I live, man. It's the life I live. Actually, there is a show on in the morning. I don't know if it's going to be on. Let me see if it's going to be on New Japan World real quick. Pulling it up. What's tomorrow? The 6th. It doesn't say it's going to be live. The next show that is live is actually the 9th. It looks like. Yeah, that's the next show that's live, and I think that's Saturday. That's the next show. So next live show is Saturday. Then they're probably off until that Monday, unless they do Saturday. Then they're off till that Monday. And I've heard nothing about the beginning shows in America, but yeah, I'll have to. I haven't heard nothing about them, but I really wasn't interested anyway. But yeah, man. P, is there anything, birthday man? Is there anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
No. That's not what I can think of. Definitely watch the All Japan show on Thursday. Do not miss it.
Well, I'll be watching. So,
to everyone.
Everybody, y'all need to be watching this shit too, because we'll be here talking about it. So when we're talking about it, tune in for that. But yeah, happy birthday, my man.
Thank you.
Celebrate wisely. Have about a couple drinks, couple shots.
Celebrate wisely, yeah.
Celebrate wisely. Why I did the air quotes. You didn't see me. I was like, celebrate wisely. That's just me because I'm older, trying to be smart or whatever. But nah, man, we appreciate y'all listening. Another episode of Daily Puroresu, SOS Wrestletalk. Thank you. You can find us on Instagram, I guess, SoundCloud, YouTube, all pretty much variety of social media. So thank you for tuning into the show. We appreciate y'all listening, and we will catch y'all later, and y'all have a good one.